Hello friends, welcome to the Weekly Tweek, a late night show that doesn't upload at night. Or maybe it does. This is our first episode and we all have a very different idea for how long post-production actually takes. This week, Carlos Acutis has become the most recent saint to be canonized as of Sunday, the first millennial ever to become a saint. While Acutis is up in heaven playing top hits from Now That's What I Call Hymns on Lyra Hero, young Catholics have flocked by the millions to Assisi to see the young Acutis dressed in jeans, Nike sneakers, and a sweatshirt. He's being called God's influencer due to his use of technology for Catholic outreach and for helping Jesus set up a Christian Mingle account because, let's be honest, JC, it's time to stop thinking about Jesus and start thinking about Jesu. Speaking of saints in jeans and sneakers, Luigi Mangione is back on the news. And yet again, it is for being juicier to the eye than Ryan Reynolds whispering sweet nothings into a Pokeball. Fast fashion company Shein removed ads featuring what appears to be a Luigi Mangione lookalike. It's unclear whether this model is AI or a secret twin brother of Luigi, but Shein's spokesperson stated, the image in question was provided by a third-party vendor and was removed immediately upon discovery. Now, what they meant to say was that the picture was taken on Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. in Omaha, Nebraska, making it nearly impossible for Mangione to have been anywhere near the Hilton Midtown Hotel in New York City at 6:44 a.m. Almost as impossible as winning the record-breaking Powerball that reached almost $1.8 billion before being won by two ticket holders on Saturday. Apparently, players were more likely to get struck by lightning or eaten by a shark than win. There was a higher chance of you deciding to take up jogging starting tomorrow and keeping with it until you're finally ready to run a half marathon and then winning the half marathon and then using the half marathon prize money to fund cancer research and then accidentally stumbling across a cure for Marfan syndrome, which you don't have, despite several people, including doctors, pointing out your abnormally long limbs and concave chest since third grade when Tyler M. asked if your protruding ribcage was in fact a pair of boobs. No, Tyler, they're my bones. Each of the jackpot winners can choose between an annuitized prize of $893.5 million or a lump sum payment of $410.3 million. That's right, $1.8 billion is actually more like $800 million due to taxes. $1 billion of luck money is going straight to the government to help fund projects such as rebranding the Department of Defense as the Department of War. To keep with the antithesis theme, Trump will also be renaming the Department of Agriculture to the Department of Fruit by the Foot, the Department of Homeland Security to the Department of Home Invasions, and the Department of Justice to the Department of whatever the convicted felon says is okay. Trump posted this meme on X on Saturday that reads, "Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War," with the caption on the photo, "Chipocalypse now." Chipocalypse now is also what can be heard from the party of 14 who walked into a Mexican restaurant without a reservation, who are completely outraged by the staff of 6 stoned high schoolers that do homework between rushes for not supplying them with a continuous funnel of complimentary chips and guac while they reminisce about their ultimate frisbee team from college and keep saying, "We just need another minute" before ordering. Let's hear how the public reacted to Trump's recent changes to the White House. Yep. Up next, a touch of reptile. Welcome to Uncle Tony's Reptile Corner. I'm still Lottie Hunter. This is Uncle Tony.
What's up, guys? I'm Uncle Tony.
Hi, Uncle Tony. He brought an animal for us to look at.
Yeah, so some people got dogs, some people got cats, and this is what I have.
I have a dog.
This is my friend Dennis right here. Dennis is a little antsy right now. He's got a lot of energy. He is a black and white Argentine Tegu. And these guys, they act a little more like dogs than they do lizards.
So does he bark?
Does he bark? No, but if you see that tongue, he'll greet you with that when he sees you. He'll come right up to your face, get a sniff, try to see what you ate last.
What did you eat last?
Ravioli.
Oh. What does he eat?
Oh, Dennis, he is kind of a garbage disposal. So in the wild, these guys are eating.
That's a rude thing to say about a lizard.
Yeah, we'll tell that to him. This guy, he eats everything. In the wild, he's eating rats, bird eggs, insects, just about anything he can get his mouth on.
Do you want my hair tie?
But I've seen Dennis eat some odd things. In fact, I've seen him eat pasta. He grabbed a piece of pizza out of my hand one time.
Oh, look, the tip of his tongue's licking my hair tie. Okay, so how hard should I squeeze? Tell me when.
You shouldn't squeeze at all.
I'm gonna keep going.
Nope, don't do that.
Just gonna keep going.
Don't
Dennis,
do
stay
that.
with me here, bud. So did you name him Dennis?
I did.
Is it because you hate him?
Why would I hate my Dennis?
I'll save you.
He might wiggle around a little bit, but that's just because he's got energy. He actually loves affection. He likes to be held. He likes to be hugged. He gives smooches sometimes. He licked, okay. Can I get that back, please?
I'm just confused because you told me that they're like cats, and cats lick each other to show affection, and I licked him, and all of a sudden you're snapping at me.
Do you usually lick cats?
Can't even control him. So I see you're peeling his skin.
Yeah, Dennis is shedding a little bit right now. If you want to take a look.
That's okay. You can be fresh.
Give him a gentle.
Can I do it?
Yeah, give it a gentle peel off. It's not gonna hurt him.
Why does it have to be gentle if it's not going to hurt him?
What's interesting, Dennis has actually come up to me before asking me to help it get shedding off his face.
It's cute. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, look how pretty
It
those
just
scales
keeps
are.
going. Oh.
There you go. You got a good one.
Are these edible?
Yeah, technically. I mean, I wouldn't. No, what?
So if I did cook them, is this more of like a deep fry or like a boil?
The skin or the entire lizard?
Whole lizard.
Whole lizard. I have not and do not plan on experimenting
No,
enough to be able
but
to answer
okay,
that
so
question.
it's a hypothetical. So if we were to eat him, should it be grilled, deep fried, boiled, sushi'd?
I'm not sure.
So like I see that he's trying to escape. Is this because he knows that I'm trying to eat him later?
It might be, but it's more likely that Dennis here is just a real curious little guy. He's got a lot of energy right now. He's just basking under his light. And reptiles, being cold-blooded, they go under the lamp or in the sunlight. They raise up their body temperature, and bada bing, bada boom, they got energy. The metabolism is raised.
Is that like a real thing Italians say?
Metabolism?
No. Okay, so if I were to turn him into an object, would he make a better purse or a better belt?
I prefer we don't do either of those.
Well, yeah, okay, right. But when he does become a purse or a belt,
I'd prefer Dennis to stay as is, to be honest
Right,
with
so
you. I'm not sure how to answer
no
that.
one's immortal, Uncle Tony.
I think Dennis is gonna stay as is for now. But when he gets a little older, you know, he is an old man right now. I can give you a call when he's
Is
on his
he
way
old
out.
enough to have babies?
He is old enough to have babies.
That's what I like to hear. All right,
Yeah.
tell me how that works.
Yeah, so tegus, when they breed, the males will go up to the females. First, they'll make a chuffing sound. They go to kind of seduce them, you know.
I've been there.
Yeah, you get it. And after that, they're gonna do what we call a love bite on the female's neck. They're gonna hold them down like that.
I've been there.
And then what they have, if we look in the tail right here, they have two hemipenes.
I have not been there. What is a hemipene?
A hemipene is
Nope.
the male's reproductive parts. They have two of them.
They have two. Okay.
Yeah, they have two hemipenes inside of the base.
So
of
when
their
you
tail.
say hemipene, right, is this kind of like when people say like bi-monthly, like it's like it could mean twice a month or every other month? So does he have like a whole penis split into two? Or is it like one and then one?
They are two Pishadeels. Yeah.
What's a Pishadeel? Okay, so this is my hemipene. Are we talking like,
Well, first of all, two.
okay, here are my hemipenes,
There we go.
right? Are we talking like, or are we like,
Imagine a balloon that's inflated backwards. That's not inflated, but it's inside, and then it inflates the other way. So flaccid, and then the opposite of flaccid.
hard?
Yeah.
Erect.
I work with kids. I don't want to get into all that.
Does he like kisses? Can I kiss him?
You can give him a smooch, yeah.
Very cute. Is it like a dog when they like lick you? Will he lick me?
Yeah, but his licks, they're less affectionate. They're more so checking you out, sniffing you, trying to see if you're food, if you're a predator, if you're a lady tegu.
If I was a lady tegu, would I see his hemipenes? Are you attracted to me?
I don't think he is. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, that's Uncle Tony's Reptile Corner. I don't know if we're doing the segment again. Thank you. We are a small team here at the Weekly Tweek who put in countless hours of hard work to get this show up and running. We prepared down to the last detail, from the lighting on my face to the colors on this wall. Sherwin-Williams, Major Blue, and Real Red. We spent the last week researching and pulling news to share with all of you to make sure that even the youngest generations have a reliable platform to get news from. But some things aren't in the news. Some things are in your life, affecting you personally. And there is no source to inform you what's really going on. So here's our segment, Things That Personally Affected Me This Week. I was hired to watch a child this week, and he shared some wonderful facts about axolotls with me. The first fact he shared was that axolotls don't have hearts. Sounds weird, right? Well, who was I to question the great knowledge of Sir Arlo of the 2nd grade? Plus, jellyfish don't have hearts, and octopuses have 3. Ocean creatures have their own freaky evolutionary outcomes that us mammals couldn't even begin to understand. So sure, maybe axolotls don't have hearts, but something didn't quite sit right with me. Something about the fake plumage of Cheeto duster on Arlo's mouth and the fact that he can't read yet made me question my faith in his zoological knowledge. So I asked the internet the age-old question, do axolotls have hearts? And they do. They have hearts with 3 chambers. 3. What does that mean? I'm glad I asked. Most mammals, and crocodiles, have 4 chambers, a much more superior number than 3. What's the difference between 3 and 4 heart chambers? I don't really know. I got to the word metabolic before I got too bored. You know what's not boring though? Toth. T-O with a macron T-H. Toth is one of the members of my all-time favorite band, Rubble Bucket. If you haven't heard of them, you should fix that immediately. Rubble Bucket, all one word. Alexander Toth is the trumpet player of the group, but he also has his own solo career where he just goes by Toth. T-O with a macron T-H. I have been listening to 2 of his albums on loop all week. You and Me and Everything, and Practice Magic and Seek Professional Help When Necessary, which is also the motto of Portland's public healthcare system. Toth's music hits just right during bouts of existential crisis. So the next time you're lying on your bed, scrolling through TikTok and watching videos of chicks dressing up as Alexander Hamilton and crawling out of windows, or guys reacting to their future child coming home with a clanker, and you catch yourself thinking about all those possible futures you've just cut off for yourself due to your lack of motivation and poor life decisions, that led you to still relying on the affordability of top ramen bulk packs and your mom's Netflix account just to get through the day, pop on some Toth, spelled T-O with a macron T-H. Trust me, it'll help. You know what won't help though? Avocados, especially if you're a dog. Avocados are poisonous to dogs, specifically the compound inside of avocados called persin. In fact, humans are the only known animal that can and do regularly eat avocados. All those other creatures will get sick and die, including axolotls and their inferior hearts. Speaking of inferiority, let's talk about Wednesday. Not the Netflix show that I still haven't seen the 2nd season of, mostly due to the fact that I watched season 1 back when it came out in 2022, the same year that I fell in love for the first time. And I can't remember a dang thing that happened other than the fact that Jenna Ortega doesn't blink once on screen. I'm talking about Wednesday, the day of the week. This past Wednesday, I had nothing to do. I was bored out of my mind and wanted more purpose in my life. So I popped on some Toth and let my mind wander. It wandered straight to why the heck Wednesday is spelt like that. Wednesday. Guess who took time out of their Wednesday to find out? It was me. I found out. I found out that Wednesday used to be called Woden's Day, named after the Anglo-Saxon god Woden, the king of gods. Over time, we changed an O to an E and swapped a couple letters around, but never got rid of the D. And so now we have yet another word with spelling that doesn't match its pronunciation, like baloney. Why is baloney spelled like that? I don't know. I only asked myself that when writing the script this morning and didn't have time to find out. Thank you. That's all that affected me this week.